Evening, I'm Dana Tyler. We're learning more gruesome details behind the mass shooting. San Bernardino police say the shooters fired 65 to 75 rounds at the Inland Regional Center, leaving 14 people dead. And police say it could have been worse. Inside the couple's townhouse and garage, investigators found an arsenal that included a dozen pipe bombs and 3,000 rounds of ammunition. And although the dead suspects, Saeed Farouk and Tafshin Malik, were not on any watch lists, CBS News reports Farouk was in touch with people in the U.S. and overseas with ties to terrorism. CBS 2's Danielle Nottingham reports from San Bernardino on the search for a motive.
Dana, investigators are looking through cell phones, computers, and thumb drives to try to peg down a motive. And the FBI says it's flying evidence back to Washington, D.C. today so it can be processed as quickly as possible. Evidence markers and broken glass around the shot-out SUV, where the San Bernardino shooting suspects died Wednesday in a gunfight with law enforcement. Police say hours earlier, 28-year-old Syed Rizwan Farouk and his wife, 27-year-old Tashfeen Malik, killed 14 people and injured almost 24 others at a holiday party thrown by Farouk's employer.
Nobody just gets upset at a party, goes home, and puts together that kind of an elaborate scheme or plan to come back and do that. So there was some planning that went into this.
Part of their plan involved 3 pipe bombs tied to a remote control car. None of them exploded. Police say the couple was armed with 4 legally purchased guns.
The suspects, when they entered, fired somewhere between 65 and 75 rounds from their rifles at the scene.
Later, the couple fired dozens more rounds during their fatal shootout with police. A tip led investigators to a home here on this block in Redlands, where police say they found an even bigger arsenal.
There were 12 pipe bomb type devices found. There were another 2,000 9mm rounds found at that house. Clearly they were equipped and they could have continued to do another attack. We intercepted them before that happened, obviously.
Authorities say neither of the suspects was on a U.S. terror watch list. This morning, President Obama renewed his call for action.
Take basic steps that would make it harder, not impossible, but harder for individuals to get access to weapons.
Authorities will begin releasing the names of the victims today. Farouk was born in the U.S. to a Pakistani family, and his wife was in the United States on a Pakistani passport and what is known as a fiancé visa. In San Bernardino, California, Danielle Nottingham, CBS 2 News.
As Danielle said, we're starting to learn the names of those who were killed yesterday, the 14 people. Mike Wetzel was married with 6 children. His church released a photo of him with his family. During yesterday's chaos, his wife posted on Facebook that her husband was in a meeting and that the shooter came in, and she couldn't get a hold of him. Nicholas Thalasinos worked as a health inspector in Cape May County, New Jersey, before he moved to California. He leaves behind a wife and 2 sons. And Giants safety Nat Burhay, who has been on injured reserve this season, tweeted that one of his cousins was killed in the rampage. He did not mention his cousin's name, but that, you see, he said, "I'm so sick right now."